Welcome to the Bradley J and Shayla show. And I like the new intro music. Isn't that cool? Shayla approved it, by the way. And, speaking of Shayla, I should probably bring her on. I need to work on the intro music. I'm going to try to work on that so I can actually have you on the screen with me when it's playing. But for right now, I played a little bit of it. We do have it's called the Bradley and Shayla. It's called the Bradley J and Shayla theme song, for lack of a better.
It.
Thank you. Thank you.
It really gets me pumped up right before we talk,
It does. That's what it's supposed to do. Get people pumped. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Hey, how was let's get right into it. How was Mother's Day for your mom? What kind of gifts did you get your mom? And did you outdo your sisters?
Okay. So my mom wants the same thing every year. So I don't even go about just trying to figure out what to get her. I just literally ask her every year. I'm like, what do you want? And she tells me flowers. She wants flowers every single year. Like nice, hanging flower baskets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she says every year. And
so she gets 3 flower baskets because you have 2 sisters, right?
Yes, but I am the oldest sister. So we do have a strategy, you see. Where the older sister, which is me, I go out and I buy the stuff and my sisters pay me. So every year, that's how it is for the birthdays, Christmas. I fulfill my big sister duties and I go get the presents and they're like, hey, what did we get Mom for Mother's Day? I'm like, we got her some flowers. They're like, all right, how much do I owe you?
I bet I got a couple questions, really. So first of all, so your sisters basically are saying about themselves by doing that, they are terrible gift givers. That's what that tells me.
They're good gift givers. It's just, I don't know. This has always been our strategy. And I don't mind, I love shopping. I love going out and buying gifts. And they don't. And so that's just what's always worked for us.
So your mom never dropped hints about gifts, maybe you were out shopping and she walked by the flowers and she was like, wow, that would really make a nice gift on a certain day, wouldn't it, Shayla? She never did anything like that?
Not really. I mean, I always literally just asked her straight up. I was like, tell me what you want. I'll get it. Just what is it? Describe it to me.
Do you think your mom would ever do that though? Like if you didn't ask, do you think she would drop a hint about, oh, there's a jewelry store. Wow, that would really look good around my neck. Don't you think, Shayla? Would she ever do something like that?
I guess I could see my mom doing that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what girl doesn't do that? I do that to my husband all the time. I'm like, this would look really good in the house.
I like how every time we get to talking about your parents or your mom, you always throw her under the bus somehow. You don't do it intentionally, but you're like, oh yeah, I could see my mom doing that. Like, whoop, the bus just went right over her.
That's not throwing under the bus. I do that. We all do that.
You kind of threw your mom under the bus, and you kind of threw your sisters under the bus by saying that they give you money for gifts. Like people hear that and they're like, I don't think they're good gift givers. No. That's just what happens.
There has to be more people out there that do that with their siblings. I mean, it's just like the older sister duty is like you go get the gifts and then your sisters and your siblings are like, hey, what'd we get her? Yep, I just need you to sign the card.
I'll defend you because my older sister, but not a gift. She bought the food for Mother's Day that we all got. And my younger sister and I had to fork over for that, but it wasn't a gift. I'll tell you this, my mom drops hints. I called her before Mother's Day and she said something about you coming back. We talked about it. And then she was like, by the way, and she brings it up, not me. She's like, by the way, it's Mother's Day. And I would really love something to eat or something to wear. And I got her neither of those things.
That's very broad.
It is.
I mean, you narrow it down.
You can bring my mom. Actually, I got her favorite flower is daisies. And I bought her $50 worth of daisies. And then I bought my 2 sisters different flower arrangements for Mother's Day. And I bought my niece and my nephew's girlfriend, both roses, and then my other niece, Mackenzie, who was there, who is not a mother yet. I bought her a rose because I didn't want to leave her out.
That was nice.
Yeah. So mom dropping hints. I'll bet there are, what do you think? You think it's 50-50 on moms dropping hints or not drop? I think it's over. I think it's way over. I think it's like 90% of moms drop hints when it comes to Mother's Day or their birthday or anything.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would go in the 90s for that. And we need to remind people we always forget that if you are watching this live, you can totally comment down here and chat with us. So let us know if your mom drops hints. I'm sure a lot of them do.
Yes, comment to Shayla because most of your comments will probably go to Shayla about what she says about her mom. I'm
And,
just
and
saying.
let me know if anyone else is an oldest sibling and you have the system that we do. I can't be the only one. I mean,
You
I'm
can't.
sure lots of siblings do this. It's
You're
just
not.
an
Or
oldest
how do you buy your parents gifts? They drop hints. You do what Shayla does. I mean, come on. Okay, I got to get to a topic. I know that you are a huge dog lover, especially after last Wednesday's show. Your dog. What's your dog's name?
Draco.
Draco. He was in the show,
Yeah.
and a very cute dog, but he's young, right?
Yeah, he's just a year old, so he's like a very energetic puppy.
So let me ask you this. I read this today. Um, Dining with dogs at restaurants. Now, the story goes like this. They say the next battleground in America, because as Americans, we can't not battle about something. And I guess it's going to be dogs at restaurants. Now, here's the story. Due to changes in FDA regulations, restaurants can now allow patrons to bring their dogs with them while dining on outdoor patios. I guess that's any dog that you want to bring. Um, I don't know if this is a really good idea about taking your dog with you to a restaurant. I wouldn't care. Like if you brought your dog in, I wouldn't care. As long as it's not making a nuisance out of itself, like
Mhm.
barking all the time or starting to fight with another dog or, there are just certain things that, because you're around other people, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just because when I go to your house, if you invited me over for dinner, say I had a wife and you and Gustavo were like, hey, come to dinner with us. And the dog was out. I'm thinking and if the dog was like running around, sniffing, you would put it in another room. Or if you had somewhere to put your dog, you would put it in there because you're like, I don't want to make a nuisance with my dog. We're here, we're visiting, we're talking. That's kind of how I I kind of see this where people could get a little annoyed at a restaurant because they go out to a restaurant for, to hang out, have dinner, and not have a bunch of dogs around.
But if they don't wanna be around the dogs, then they can be inside where there
That's
aren't dogs. So, the way that it's kind of sounding is like there's always gonna be, like, an outdoor patio where you can bring your dog. So, like, I think that's a great idea. Like, people that wanna bring their dogs and wanna hang out with other people with their dogs, they can be out there. Anyone that doesn't wanna deal with it, like, be inside. I
okay.
think
No,
it's a great idea.
I knew you would. I knew you would love. I'm like, I don't care either way. It doesn't matter to me because like you said, I could go inside, outside, whatever. But here's one thing. So someone's serving your food, right? At your
Mhm.
server, and you're serving the food, you're serving the drinks. Your dog goes to the bathroom, like next to your table, right? Like dogs will do that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like
when
they
they
do it
gotta go, they gotta go.
they gotta go. And
Yeah,
so that could be a problem as well. All of a
yeah.
sudden you're going to eat into your food and all of a sudden, boom, right there it is. And it's not going to be grass or it's not going to be somewhere where it kind of soak in. It's going to be like pavement or asphalt. So when it hits the floor, it's going to spray everywhere.
See, well, that's just something you gotta be prepared for. If you wanna sit out with the dogs, you gotta be prepared to get down with the doo-doo, you know?
Get down with the duty. I would have put that on a shirt and sell it.
Hey, I said that. You have to put my name under it.
I will. I'll put it under. I'll be like property of Shayla.
Thank you.
I don't know. I guess when you go in and you're like, hey, I'm going to sit outside, and they're like, oh, here, let us give you some plastic to wear over your whole body. So when you're out there and the dog goes to the bathroom, because we can't stop them, we don't know when they're going to go. They don't have a look on their face. They don't talk.
No, they just
So,
go.
I
Yeah.
don't, it'll be interesting to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Would you
Yeah.
take your dog to a restaurant or
I
inside outside?
I don't know. Like, I think I would. That's something I've kind of thought about because doesn't like Happy Bassett in town, or there's some places in town that have the outdoor patio that you can bring your dogs.
Yeah.
So I've never had a social dog like him. He's very social. So I could take him to places like that. But at the same time, when I'm going out to eat, I don't want to be like watching my dog and like, I don't know if you have to have them on a leash or what you gotta do, but
Well, I'm
if I'm
sure.
paying money for, like, I wanna eat my food and I don't wanna, like, watch my dog, you know?
So what you're saying is you're not ready to have kids yet with Gustavo because you want to
I'm
go out
not ready for kids yet because I don't wanna watch them.
because you don't want to watch him while you're having dinner. You've seen other
I don't
couples with
want
kids and you're like, not for me. Not
like,
yet.
no, I want to eat my dinner in peace.
And be in peace. All right. So I had to bring that up though because it was interesting. It was interesting to me. I saw that and instantly. I thought I got to ask Shayla about this because she is a dog lover. She
I'm
just
for it.
is.
Yes,
Okay.
I like
I was
it.
checking the comments. Nobody's commented yet. We do have one person hanging out with us. Now we have two. So thanks for joining us. We were just talking about dining with dogs at restaurants. Shayla's for it. I'm like 50-50. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really care. I do want to talk about this though. There was a 13. I got to get the story. There was a 13-year-old kid in Michigan. Okay, he saved his 8-year-old sister from getting kidnapped. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
wow,
so
how?
they were playing in the backyard and there was kind of like a forest by like trees, and somebody came out of the trees, grabbed the 8-year-old. The 13-year-old, the brother, grabbed his slingshot and shot the guy once in the head and once in the chest. He dropped the girl, the 8-year-old girl, and he saved his sister's life by doing that, they say. So I wanted to know, have you ever saved one of your sisters from anything?
No, nothing like that.
But
Jeez,
like anything,
that's
like
hard to, like, top.
I don't want you to top it, but like, like you were out at the lake and your sister went in and didn't have a life jacket on. She was supposed to. Anything like that? What a
Think
boring life
so.
you guys led. What a boring life you guys led. Boring.
Very boring. No, I don't think I saved them from anything. Like,
Did did
dangerous, no.
did they save did you put them in danger? Let's put it that way. And they had your sisters had to be saved. Like, were you the one that was like, no, go ahead, ride that horse. It's not tame at all. Just go ahead. It's tame, but it's really not. Right, Mariah? Get on it and go.
I guess I don't know. So, like, one thing comes to mind is so when we were younger, my sister Mariah, we have some miniature horses, which I've told you about. And
Right.
so we went out and we were doing chores, and there's a barn door that I knew that there was a big wasp nest, like huge. And I warned her, to be fair, I warned her. I said, "Hey, I'm going to open this up. There's wasps in here. Be aware." And I did it, and all of them came out and they stung her. She was so mad. So I guess I put her in danger, but I warned her first. Like, I knew
Yeah.
that they were there.
Mariah. Mariah, that's your fault. I can't stand up for you on this one. She told you they're a wasp. You just stood there. And what can I say?
She
I
should
say
have
my
ran. Have you saved
my
your siblings?
no. I've put myself in danger with my siblings. My younger sister, I was messing around. I was saying she was in a room and I started bothering her and she said, if you don't bother me, I'm gonna kill you. And I did it one more time, bothered her, and she got up and walked real quickly toward me, and I ran down the hall to the kitchen, and she walked into the kitchen and she was looking around on the cabinet and she saw where my mom had the knives just like in a ceramic jar, and she
Mhm.
got the biggest knife out and she grabbed it and she held it like this at me and she goes, if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to stab you and kill you with this knife. And that was my younger sister Teresa, and I looked at her and I was like, You need to put the knife down. Like,
Yeah, right.
okay, I get it. Put the knife down. She goes, seriously, if you don't leave me alone, I will kill you. And I was like, in my head, I was like, yep, I believe you. You will. And so I slowly backed out of the kitchen and said, I won't bother you the rest of the day. And she said, and then she walked back to her room and I didn't mess with her the rest of the day. My
Oh my
sister,
gosh, she doesn't mess around.
no, my younger sister, I tell this to people all the time. I'm the most scared of my youngest sister. I want her on my side no matter what. She will go to bat. I mean, she is, for lack of a better word, she can be evil if she has to be. So I always want my younger sister. My older sister can get mean. She wants I was getting bullied in school, in high school, and her and another girl, Kayla Steinley, they threw this classmate of mine on the ground and held him on the ground. My sister was like, leave my brother alone. And he didn't bother me anymore. So I had a big sister that was looking out for me too.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. I never protected my sisters at all.
You didn't return the favor.
Oh
Rude.
no. I would today. I would do my best. I say I would do my best to protect them, but they would probably be protecting me when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Did you hear about what was your favorite thing when you went to high school? Like when it came to not like school or anything, but like or like gym class or like the cafeteria. And when I went to school, one of my favorite things was the pizza they served at lunch. I mean, it was outstanding pizza that we had at school. And I read a story where I don't know, I don't know if it's a government or they're thinking about banning chocolate milk in schools because it has something and too much sugar in it. And I was thinking like, you can't take away chocolate. That's the best.
Oh, no, I love the chocolate milk.
Yeah.
We had breakfast pizza all the time, which it was just pizza, but it was for breakfast. And I was like, that is cool. So I loved the breakfast pizza. And we had Crispitos for lunch.
What are
I will
those?
never forget. I don't know. It's like beef and then rolled in a tortilla. And I don't know. It was just amazing. It was amazing. And I will never forget those Crispitos, and I miss them a lot. And
Why don't you
mozzarella sticks. We had
mm,
mozzarella sticks too.
make Gustavo make you those things?
I should. I should. I
No,
know.
no, no, there's no should. I'm your wife. Make them for me. That's what you do. You make them for you. Okay,
Yeah.
so I want to play a game called Getting to Know Shayla Better.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
and this past week or last week, yeah, I think it was last week. There was a National Eat What You Want Day, so I thought I'm going to ask Shayla these questions to get to know her better. So here's what it is. You have to choose. Okay, when I give you the choice.
Okay.
What would you choose? A sandwich or a burger?
Burger.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I think I know the answer to this one. What would you choose? Pizza or French fries?
Oh, I love them both so much.
Oh, I thought you would instantly say pizza.
Pizza. It's definitely pizza, but like if I had some ranch with the French fries, whoo,
Then
that'd be
what would you choose?
mm. No, still the pizza. Still the
That
pizza.
sounds
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And finally, waffles or pancakes?
Pancakes for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Love me
Why?
some
Why
pancakes.
pancakes?
I don't know. They're just fluffier. I like
Yeah, but
them.
waffles are so good.
I don't have waffles that often. Like I don't have a waffle maker or anything. So, but I make pancakes all the time. That's easier.
Who was giving you gifts at your wedding that they didn't get you a waffle maker?
I don't know. You should have got me a waffle maker. What
I
were
should
you
have. I
thinking?
should have, but just my presence I thought was gift enough for you. What about
Oh,
cake?
can I get
Cake
store
or
credit for that?
yeah. What about cake or cupcakes?
Cupcakes.
Tacos or hot dogs?
Tacos.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
playing Getting to Know Shayla Better. Apples or oranges?
Apples. I'm not an orange fan. Don't like
Oh,
oranges. Yeah.
broccoli or cauliflower?
Broccoli. Don't like cauliflower.
No.
No.
Ice cream or popsicles?
Ice cream. Mm,
And finally, vanilla ice cream or chocolate?
chocolate for sure.
Chocolate. I like
Man, these
chocolate.
are all food questions. Now I'm like really hungry.
Well, that's why you got a husband. Cook those food. Anytime you mention food, my mind instantly goes to Gustavo.
It
Like I just
does.
picture,
Yeah.
yeah, I picture him out back on the grill. Okay, finally, we're gonna wrap this up. I want to ask you. It's Wednesday, so I thought, what better time than to pull out Would You Rather on a Wednesday? So Shayla,
Okay.
I think this one you're gonna have to think on this one because you're gonna be like, oh, I can't choose. Would you rather be really smart and hated by everyone, even your husband, family, and loved ones, or very dumb and loved by others?
I would choose dumb and loved by others.
I
Is
knew it.
that
I knew that.
bad? I feel like I don't even have to guess on that one, actually.
I know because you like people.
I'm a people person, yeah, and, like, if someone doesn't like me, it kinda bothers me, and I want to, like, make them like me. So, that's why I think I'd rather be dumb and yeah,
We'll
people like
talk about that next Wednesday on what has Shayla done. What is the most drastic thing Shayla has done to get someone to like her? Because I want to hear that
candy. I
story.
keep a candy bowl. It
No,
gained your friendship.
there's
Look
got
at
to
us
be.
now.
I am not a fan of yours at all.
No more
I
candy
love
for
you,
you.
but I love you. That's why I say things like that. I don't want you to
Mhm.
get too high. So I have to say things like that to keep you level. Because I
Keep
know,
me
like,
humble.
yeah, because I know Lauren and what's your other friend's name?
Amelia.
Amelia. They put you on a pedestal, and
They
I can't have that.
we do.
I can't have. I got to have you right middle ground. I can't have Amelia and Lauren. They're your friends. They're supposed to build you up, but
Yeah.
I'm here to break you down. Hey,
That
one last
doesn't
question.
sound like a very good friend.
I'm the best friend you have because I keep you grounded. I keep you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting myself in trouble. That's what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your favorite part of a road trip? And then we'll wrap this up. I had that in your. I have a first of all, I want to tell you before you answer that question. I have a folder with Shayla StreamYard Shayla.
Yes, I'm worth a folder. That's
You are.
awesome.
You are. I put you in a shoulder or a folder, and then I go. You know what? These are going to be things that I think Shayla will want to talk about. So there you go. You have your own
Okay.
folder here at work. So what's your favorite thing about a road trip?
Obviously the music, playing music and, like carpool karaoke. Heck yeah, I can get down with that. And then the road trip snacks, obviously. Gotta
So
have
music,
like some Cheez-Its. I gotta have some Twizzlers, like the whole shebang.
your car must be a mess.
No, it's really not. I don't go on road trips. But if I did, those
If you
are the
did,
snacks I would get.
Cheez-Its and Twizzlers. I'd let you have the Cheez-Its and I would take the Twizzlers and we'd be all good.
That's fine. Yeah, I will eat Cheez-Its all day long.
All right. Well, I was very disappointed that Gustavo didn't come in his underwear, but maybe next week we'll get him to do that again.
Okay, yeah. We'll leave a little cliffhanger there.
All right. Bradley J, that is, what's your name again?
Shay J.
There, Shay J. Shay.
I'm taking the J part of your
You're
name.
taking you're married to Gustavo, but you're going to take my last name.
Yep.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't know how this benefits
I
me at
I
all.
could I could be Shay J Andrade easily.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Shay J
Shay J
Andrade.
Andrade. Yeah,
There you go.
sounds
Bradley
good, doesn't
J and
it?
Shay J Andrade. I'm gonna have to put that in the title now. All right,
There
there
you
we
go.
go. All right, thanks for joining us. Don't forget, you can watch us. This will be on our Facebook page. People don't get to the end, but I don't even know why I tell them. If you want to, you can always watch us Wednesdays at 6:00. We're doing a StreamYard on the 94.5 Country Facebook page. You can also watch us on the 94.5 Country YouTube page. So you can find us there Wednesday, 6:00. I'm Bradley J. She's Shayla. How would you like to wrap the show up? Go ahead. I give it to you.
How I want to wrap the show up?
Yep.
Um, comment on our StreamYard next Wednesday. We need people to talk to. I don't want to talk to Bradley J this whole time.
Yep. She knows how to bring me down. Until next week, talk to you later.